Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just...
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 6 minutes is number 14, Federico Valverde.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. He's got away. And a chance! Well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Number 11, Kvaratskhelia.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Messi, and he plays one through. Oh, he's all alone, and the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Robert Lewandowski.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Valverde tries to play it through, cross flung in towards the middle, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. That looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Picked out, shot at goal! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. he's put it wide.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pedro Porro. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That has not gone well. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and it's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona, after 37 minutes, is number 11, Kvaratskhelia.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 43 minutes is number 14, Federico Valverde.
Vardiol.
There will be 3 minutes
Well seen,
added time.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Oh, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
And if you do have a chance today, please
Barcelona
take some time out to
really
give
are
your support
in control
to a
here.
better stadium
They've done
front.
exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So straight into the second half. Now it's Lewandowski. Great! And no mistake! But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And that means just
After
one thing,
50 minutes
match
is
ball.
number
He has
9,
simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Guardiol. And it's McAllister. Valverde. Well played right in. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 54 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetic. He's in one-on-one, takes a shot! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
number 9.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Messi. Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There's the header! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. And the keeper's there to save. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Tries one from range! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
After 70 minutes
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So
Fernandez.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final.
Shot, surely! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 9. Robert
How many?
Lewandowski.
Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, again there's no way through. A probing pass. And this is Lewandowski. He's in! There's the shot! And no mistake. This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Hazard.
So we have further
Number
activity
2,
on the bench here.
Foyt.
To be expected, Peter.
Running on the
They've
field,
gone and stepped it
number
up, something
11,
they've been threatening to do,
Jacob
and
Murphy.
will...
Lewandowski,
Number 15.
real chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's heaved it away. And he's got away from him. Kvaratskhelia had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't.
Great chance! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 86 minutes is
Another one! This must be his personal high. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. Murphy gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
This looks promising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Vardiol. Jacob Murphy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Van Dijk. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please make sure to watch the screen
Lewandowski, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.